Torvald tells Nora that they must forget what has happened. Seeing her face expressionless, Torvald attempts to assure Nora that although she may not believe him, he has completely forgiven her. He says that he understands that her actions stemmed from love and that he doesn't blame her for not understanding that the ends didn't justify the means. He tells her to rely on him as her guardian and teacher, because he loves her and finds her all the more attractive for her dependence upon him. Nora changes out of her costume and into everyday clothes. Torvald continues to assure her that everything will be okay. In fact, he argues that, by forgiving her, it's as if a man has twice made his wife his own. He says that he feels he has given Nora a new life so that she is now both his wife and his child. Nora replies that Torvald has never understood her and that, until that evening, she has never understood Torvald. She points out that for the first time in their 8 years of marriage they are now having a serious conversation. She has realized that she has spent her entire life being loved not for who she is but for the role she plays. To both her father and to Torvald, she has been a plaything, a doll. She realizes she has never been happy in Torvald's dollhouse but has just been performing for her keep. She has deluded herself into thinking herself happy, when in truth she has been miserable. Torvald admits that there is some truth to Nora's comments and asserts that he will begin to treat Nora and the children as pupils rather than playthings. Nora rejects his offer, saying that Torvald is not equipped to teach her, nor she the children. Instead, she says, she must teach herself, and therefore she insists upon leaving Torvald. He forbids her to leave, but she tells him that she has decided to cut off all dependence upon him, so he cannot dictate her actions. Torvald points out how she will appear to others, but Nora insists that she does not care. He then tries to persuade Nora to stay in order to fulfill her sacred duties to her husband and her children, but Nora responds that she has an equally important duty to herself. She no longer believes Torvald's assertion that she is a wife and mother above everything else. Nora says that she realizes that she is childlike and knows nothing about the world. She feels alienated from both religion and the law, and wishes to discover on her own, by going out into the world and learning how to live life for herself, whether or not her feelings of alienation are justified. When Torvald accuses Nora of not loving him anymore, Nora says his claim is true. She then explains that she realized that she didn't love Torvald that evening, when her expectation that he would take the blame for her showing his willingness to sacrifice himself for love wasn't met. She adds that she was so sure that Torvald would try to cover for her that she had been planning to take her own life in order to prevent Torvald from ruining his. Torvald replies that no man can sacrifice his honor for love, but Nora retorts that many women have done so. Once Nora makes it clear to Torvald that she cannot live with him as his wife, he suggests that the two of them live together as brother and sister, but she rejects this plan. She says that she does not want to see her children and that she is leaving them in better hands than her own. Nora returns Torvald's wedding ring and the keys to the house and takes the ring he wears back from him. She says that they can have no contact anymore, and she frees him of all responsibility for her. She adds that she will have Mrs. Lind come the following morning to pick up her belongings.